Okay, so I'm gonna go through a process of backlogging all the cool stuff up till now. It is the 9th of January, so you're in 2020, so you are 3 years old and around 2 months. So I'm gonna go and get all the highlights from the last 3 years and put them here. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. Another cool thing is that I managed to get Aliana Ray Cornell at gmail.com as your email address. Um, and the password for that, I'll probably put it in the comments, but it's I love daddy, but it's spelled one for I, and then love, and then daddy with an at for the A. So one love D at DDY. So hopefully that's something that's cool for you in future, but you may want a different email address. Anyway, I just wanted to launch this off with some memories that actually catalyzed me wanting to do this for you. So basically, we recently went to Zanin, to David Bjerkes' avocado farm. David, Michelle, his wife, and Connor and Topher, the two boys who you seem to like talking about and want to go visit and play with and all of that. So basically, three cool things happened on this trip that made me think I've got to start documenting this stuff properly. The first memory is we went to a waterfall, a hidden waterfall, so a very well kept secret for locals. I was like an off road drive and a little bit of a walk, and you did your first walk back up from the waterfall all on your own. No one helped you, and it was quite a steep, slippery climb. But my memory there that I wanted to, put down here was after a swim and some bum slides and stuff. You called me to come and lie on a rock with you, and we were warming up on this rock, and so I was sort of like lying on my back, and your head was here in sort of the fold of my armpit, and we were both lying looking up at the sky, and it was warm, and like we were fresh from having a dip, and and you were singing this song, and it was basically the tune of Incy Wincy Spider, but with Everybody Loves Me as the lyrics. So when something like Everybody loves me, everybody loves me, everybody loves me, and I'll post some videos of you doing that. But like, that was just a moment for me where I was like, fuck, there's no better place in the world than to be on this warm rock with you in the middle of the most beautiful nature with, my little girl on my chest singing that song. um, Made me really happy. And then the other two memories are about how excited you got doing something for the first time. So the first thing was there's this elliptical Orbitrek type of device in the room we stayed in. And when we got there, you could barely climb onto the foot pedals. And when on by day 4, you were trying every day, and Connor and Topher could run on it. So this like made you want to do it even more. And by the last day, you could get up on it and you could run on it forwards and backwards, and like you were so stoked about it, and you're like, daddy, I did it by myself. And you even told David, and like, yeah, like you were just so hyped up and excited, like very unusually so, and it obviously meant the world to you to figure that one out. And the same went for when you went to sleep on your own. So your mom Christy and I used to do some sleep training with you, and then that kind of got a little bit messed up for a while, and you're starting school in a week, so I wanted to sort of reinitiate that training, and um, obviously it was very hard for you because you were used to me. Our routine was brushing teeth, and then we'd go to bed, and we'd have your warm milk and your dummy ready, and I'd read you a story while you drink your milk, and then we'd put the book down, and the dummy would go in, and the milk bottle would go down, and you'd fall asleep holding my hair or something like that. And so I initiated this sleep kind of independence again while we were there. And yeah, you were not stoked with it. Um, but when you eventually got it right the next morning, you were like, Daddy, Daddy, I went to sleep all by myself. And I said, was that hard, Ali? And you were like, it's not so bad. But it was really heartbreaking because you were hanging onto my neck during the whole story, kind of quivering, knowing that I was going and not really able to get into the story. And we had a very adult chat where I said, Ali, you said, Daddy, I don't want you to go. And I said, Ali, do you know how you like to climb on the toilet yourself, and how you like to get in your car seat yourself, and how you like to make your own scrambled eggs? You don't let anyone crack the eggs. And we're like, yeah, because you are immensely independent, and if you can do something, you want to do it, and that's awesome. And so I was trying to draw the link, and I said, the next thing for you to learn how to do by yourself is fall asleep on your own. And then it kind of clicked in your head, and you were like, okay. But you were very sad, but like, you managed to get the concept, and then you let me go. And you were still very sad and upset, but you kind of were brave. So, we were together 7 days there, and there were lots of other things, but those were the three things that really stood out for me and were really special. And I kind of want them to live on, I guess, because I think these things only happen once, and there's so many moments that just special moments that just happen, and they happen in such quick succession, it's hard to remember them all. So I'm going to start documenting them. I'm going to keep the videos a lot shorter than this. I know 7 minutes is long to watch, but I think for the first one it was important to set the scene. The next ones are going to come quick and fast. I'm going to involve you in them. They're going to be dedicated to future Ali. So hopefully it'll be quite cool for you looking back, and we'll keep them bite-sized. I love you a lot, Ali.